So, from here, bring your hands in front of you. Lift your tailbone up. Bring your big toes each other and place the toe on the floor and your knees slightly away from your yoga mat, your tailbone towards your heel, and then walk your hands away from your body. Forehead rest for the open leg child pose. Stay here for a couple breaths. And feel your legs are nicely spread right now. And if you feel pain, then bring your knees slightly in. Stay here for 2 more breaths. And whenever your body requesting to do like a movement, please do so. Just remember to practice to be honest with your body and then listen to your body's requirement. Slowly lift your head up, bring your hands towards your body, lift your tailbone up, bring your knees in, and your knees are hip distance apart, and your hip and your knees are nice one straight line, and your shoulder, your wrist are one line as well. Table pose, and inhaling a lift, drop your belly down, and exhale, round your back, chin to chest, tailbones in. Inhaling a lift, your head up, tailbone sticking up, and then exhale, round your back, chin to chest. Let's practice 3 more. Inhaling a lift, drop your belly down, and then exhale, round your back for the cat pose. Inhaling for dog tilt, tailbone up, and then slowly, exaggerately round your back. And slowly come back to center, engaging your core, and then lift your left leg up. Make sure you square your hip, your legs are parallel to the floor, and if you feel good, and lift your opposite side of your hand, which is the right hand in front of you, and then lift your hands, pull your hands towards front, and then pull your legs towards back, and stay here for a couple breaths. And sometimes you can energize your finger, move your feet, and slowly come back to center. Bring your knee back. 1 more dog and a cat tail to massage your back. And this is opposite side, left leg is up. And lift the opposite side of your hands. Nice straight line from your hands to your back. Pull your hands and legs in the opposite directions and stay here for a couple breaths. Focusing on engaging your belly, core belly. And slowly come back to center. Bring your knee back. 1 more dog and a cat tail to massage your back. And this time bring your bring your tailbone towards your heel. Forehead rest for the child pose. Stay here for 2 more breaths. And slowly come back to center. Walk your hands away from your body. And then again, from here, your knee, your tailbone, one line. Try not to move this line. And only your hand towards front, your forehead down for happy puppy pose. And then here, practice to remember how your back look like right now. Because this is the same pose as when you do downward facing dog. So just remember this shape. And stay here for 2 more breaths, sticking your tailbone towards the sky. And slowly lift your head up. Bring your hands towards your, closely to your body. Come back to table pose. And from here, call your toe up, down, and lift your knee up. And slowly bring your body weight towards your back. Tailbone sticking up. Your ears right next to your arm. Downward facing dog. And slowly bend your knees. Come back to child pose. This time, your hands by your side, forehead rest. Because we're going to practice asana from now on, just focusing on your breath and then focusing on your core, breath and core. And again, come back to center for table pose. Curl your toe under, lift your knee up for downward facing dog. And if you have a blanket, please prepare a blanket. Remember blanket? Do you have a blanket? I do have a blanket. I brought it from United States because I felt this is very, very important for me. So I brought it. And okay, so downward facing dog. Bring your left knees into your chest, round your back, and step in between your hands. Remember this? And then, if you feel you are slightly not shaped yet, remember, be kind to yourself. Bring your blanket underneath. Actually, this is too. Hold on. Okay. And then your knees down on your yoga blanket, okay? And then slowly lift your hands up. And then exhale, bring your hands to the floor. Extend your front leg, your toe up, sway your hips side to side. And next, inhaling, lift your hands up, slightly arch your back. And exhale, bring your hands on the floor and sway your hips side to side. Excuse me. And let's practice 2 more. Inhaling, lift and arch your back. And then exhale, bring your hands on the floor, toe up, swing your hips side to side. And lift your hands up, arch your back, and then exhale, bring your hands to the floor and sway your hips side to side. Next time, inhaling, lift your hands up on your top of your head and place your hands together onto your chest and twist your body to your left side and bring your right elbow outside of your left knee and left elbow towards sky. Stay here for a couple breaths. If you feel good and if you feel you can do a little bit more, then you can curl your toe under and lift your knee up. And stay here for a couple breaths. Nice to feel, nice stretch. And if you're challenging yourself, your knee back. Bring your body to center, straighten your feet, lift your hands up, open your hands back, and bring your hands back to the floor. And then curl your toe under, lift your knee up, step back to downward facing dog. And slowly bring your left knee, right knee, right knee into your chest and step in between my hands. This time I'm gonna do lifting version, okay? And lift your entire body up and then exhale, bring your hands to the floor and then Extend your front leg, toe up, swing your hips side to side. And inhaling, lift. This time arch your back. And an exhale, bring your hands to the floor. And sway your hips side to side. And remember, if you need a block, I do have only one actually right now. I'm gonna use that, but if you feel your body is still stiff and then a little bit harder to do it, bring your block here. So then more body is gonna be easy. Again, this is the practice to be kind to yourself, no rush to yourself. So use the plop, inhaling, lift. Arch your back. And an exhale, bring your hands to the floor. Toe up, sway your hips side to side. And inhaling one more time. Arch your back. And exhale, bring your hands on the floor. Lift your toe up. Sway your hips side to side. And this time, bring your hands on top of your head. Your hands together onto your chest. And then swing your body to your right side. Your left elbow outside of your right knee. Your right elbow towards sky. Your hands together. And stay here for a couple breaths. Let's do one more. And slowly come back to center, engaging your core. Lift your hands up. And slowly bring your hands back to the floor. And if your knees down, curl your toes under. And then bring back to downward facing dog. And stay here for a couple breaths. And if you feel this is not resting pose at all for you, go back to child pose and then rest. And if you feel your downward facing dog is your resting pose, stay here for a couple breaths. Your tailbone up. And slowly shift your body to the nice and straight. And bring your knee down, flat your toe. Slowly bring your chest down to the earth. Then lift your top of your body up for upper dog. Stay here for 2 more breaths. Relaxing your back, relaxing your chins. And curl your toe under, back to downward facing dog. And bring your right knee into your chest and step in between your hands. And then step another foot forward. Hang on your head. Relax your back. And slowly bring your hands on your shins and on your knees and on your thigh and on your side. And come back to standing pose.